Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going, to trade live. It's 3:58 actually. The market opens at 4:30 Bahrain time. This video is going to be the live trading session as well as the part 6 of Understanding Volume Footprints series. I am going to be trading NVDA today. NVDA is in the news. The CEO of NVDA has gone to China to uh, check that based on the new US restrictions, what are the chips that they can make for them to check the demands and whatnot. And even if NVIDIA was not in the news today, I was going to trade NVIDIA mainly because I spent a lot of time looking at its chart yesterday and I want to trade something I'm familiar with until I get the hang of volume footprints. So, given that we will be trading NVIDIA, this is the NVIDIA's time price opportunity chart. I'll keep it. It's best to watch another video by some creator, but I'll just give you a quick review on what this is. And the only thing I'm using in the time price opportunity chart is to find out the point of control, the max amount of time the price has spent. This is, for example, A is the first 30 minutes, the stock, the price at which the stock spent. Then B is the second half of the first hour. Then C is the first half of the second hour. So 30, 30, 30, 30. So this is basically telling you how much time the stock spent at each price level. So yesterday it spent the most time at 104. And there is decent volume as well. There is slightly higher volume at 105. But this highlighted area is majority of the volume, 70% of the volume. So the volume at 104 is not bad. I've marked that. I've marked that at yes, yesterday is a point of control and previous pivot. Okay, this is the only thing I use the time price opportunity for. Let's go back to candles, and it was like before it was support, then resistance, resistance, support, and this I don't know. So it's right above 104. These are the only three important levels that I will be marking. The rest of them I'm going to mark in the pre-market. I am going to explain the strategy that I will be using for trading today. Let's see. Let's take a look at 5 minutes pre-market. Okay, so right of the top 106. 106. Let's do a small volume profile. Let's take a look at visible range volume profile. No. Indicators, fixed range volume profile. Where was the most volume done today? The most volume was done at 105.5. Okay. I just want to see yesterday where was the most volume done. Indicators, fixed range volume profile. From here, indicators from here to here. The most volume was done at 105. And today the most volume done is at 105.5. So I'll mark 105.5 as well, this level, as important. Alt H, dotted, pre-market max vol, uh, plus pre-market pivot. So both of these are important. Let's sync all of these globally. Sync globally. Okay. And 106 is the 105.5, 106. So this is easy pre-market resistance. These are the important levels that we will be watching while trading. The rest of the volume footprint that we watch is going to be based off of these levels. Wait, isn't this volume footprint? Yeah, okay. It was showing up like candles. I got scared. Sorry. Yeah. What I mean to say is that we are going to be focusing on these levels. These are the levels that are important to us. We are not going to be focusing on the noise trying to decode every single volume candle that we watch. Uh, Except for getting some insight, because we do want to know what uh, how the market is feeling today and how it's trying to behave. We need to develop a bias, and we need to treat that bias. So one of the most common terms in trading is plan the trade and trade the plan. So let us think of the possibilities that can happen today and let us plan for it. So the first one is the price opens at 104 point something. There is still half an hour left. The price might move a lot by then already. The price might open, bounce off of 104, which is also okay. Yeah, sorry, 104.5 is also an important level. It was yesterday's close. Hmm. I've marked yesterday's high. I've marked the price. I don't think the price is gonna go back down to 100.29. I think I should bring it up. I should bring it up to this level, 103 maybe. What are your thoughts? Let's see where was the most volume done in the post market. Fixed range volume profile. The most volume was done at the 104 range. So I think we can so safely ignore 103. 102.5 sounds important. 102 sounds important. But if the price has broken down this level and it's going down to 102, at that point I've developed a bearish bias and I am trying to short the stock. The view app is important. No, why do I have SMA and view app? Just the view app. Oh, actually, this is the candlestick graph, right? Oh no, I was correct. Sorry. Hmm. Yeah. So everything looks okay. Our important, just let's just revise real quick. Our important levels are 107, 105 point, 106.08, 105.5 basically, and 104.21. So 104, 105.5, 106, and 107. These are the important levels that we need to be watching. W- How will I behave if the price, if I start seeing positive delta, but mm, red candles near any of these resistance? For example, we have 100, 5.39, 106, and 107. How do I behave? First of all, I will see where the buying strength has come from. Is the buying strength sustained? The buying strength, for example, can be said that was sustained when there were 3 point of controls in the same region and then the stock rallied up. It's possible that the buying might be sustained and this level can be broken. Under what conditions can it not be broken? It will not be broken if the retail traders are the one pushing the price higher, trying to seek liquidity, trying to look for sellers or trying to look for buyers. Under that circumstance, the price might not be able to break and this stock might fall. So if I see uh three POCs, actually wait, let me write this down. Do I have anything for notes? Let me see. Simple sticky notes. No. Right now I just want, come on fam, open. If I see 3 POC with positive delta but with positive delta but red candle, or red delta with red candle at the resistance, if this is something I see, I will short the stock with my stop loss above the wick of the three uh, POC, the candles that I'm watching, three POC candles, and take profit at, where should I put my take profit? Good. Um, the place where the buyers have, you know, we need to define a buyer zone and seller zone like we did before. And once we have defined the seller zone, we expect to see, we will not be surprised if we see sellers. Similarly, if it's a buyer zone, wait, let me check if the logic would have held here. This is a seller zone. I'm not surprised to see selling. I should have taken short here. This is, I need to remember my zone logic. This is a buyer zone, but sellers are stepping into the buyer zone, breaking the price down. So, uh, where's the sticky note? Hey, the sticky note disappeared. Useless application. Is there somewhere I can see? Uh, if I see three positive and put my take profit, I don't want it to disappear. I'm gonna put it in my desktop, the second desktop, and take profit at either the view app, or when do I put my take profit? Or the appearance of, or at the next expected level of reversal. I'm not sure when I'm supposed to take my TP. And if you see, in a lot of my trades, I fail to recognize where I'm supposed to take the profit. I'll be making a lot of money and suddenly I'll be losing, and I'll close the trade in red. Not being able to take profit is one of my weaknesses, uh, which I will try to recognize. So let me quickly write everything down. Buyers and sellers zone. This is generally how I trade. If I'm expecting breakout or breakdown, buyers stepping into the seller's zone or sellers stepping into the buyer's zone with volume. Okay. If I'm expecting a breakdown, what should I see? What should I be seeing? I should be seeing, let's take a look at yesterday's graph, that a breakdown happened at For example, this area at 1855, what happened then? What happened at 1855? Let's take a look at 1855. Hmm. Surprisingly, not a lot of volume. Hmm. Interesting. Negative delta, we saw aggressive selling pressure, some positive delta, but at the wrong price. Like, where are the buyers here? Why is it zero? Negative delta, not enough strength in the candles. Negative delta. Price being pushed down, negative delta, negative delta. So we just saw some aggressive selling. And oh my goodness, insanely aggressive selling. The view app is up there. Delta minus 190. Insane level of sellers. It. I think everyone just pulled back, all the buyers. And I think that just confirmed it to everyone that. And here is where you can take the trade at 1911. You can take the trade, enter the stock, and short this, whatever this is, and make some money. Wait out an hour and make money. So we are expecting insane selling pressure. The question is, this gives us two opportunities. The first one is a reversal, is a quick reversal. We are getting two opportunities. I should be able to watch both the volume footprint and the candle graph. So where's my sticky note? I swear, why does the sticky note keep disappearing? It's not sticking at. I don't want the new note, I want the old note. Hmm. I need to type here. So, extreme delta. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for extreme delta, which shows extreme aggression. What is the correct spelling? Double G? Extreme aggression. Okay. So if I'm trading reversal, so let me. I have 15 minutes. Let me write this down again. I am recording, right? I did not check. Yeah, I'm recording. I'm recording. So if I'm sorry, I'm gonna write the same thing again. If I am trading a reversal, I look for three POC at resistance or support with extreme delta but no price movement, meaning all the aggressive buying has been absorbed. If if I'm trading a reversal, I am going to look for, if I'm gonna trade a reversal or if I want to short, I'm going to look for three POCs at 106 or 107 or 105.5, and no matter how hard the stock tries to push the stock, sorry, how hard the buyers try to push the stock, how despite being aggressive, the price is not going up. That means all their buying is being absorbed. So that would show uh, that the price might reverse now. And if I was trying to trade breakout, I will I will do this. I will I will look for extreme delta with volume uh, in that direction with a candle. So in reversal, I'm trying to look for divergence, and in breakout, I'm trying to look for confirmation. That is the divergence of the volume, the delta volume with the price candle. And for breakout, I'm looking for the confirmation of the delta volume with the with the price action. I hope it's easy to understand. So with that in mind, um, I hope it's somewhat easier for me to follow as well. Today I'm gonna be watching least amount of things possible. I'm not gonna be watching SPX. I'm not gonna be watching the sector XLK. I'm not gonna be watching VIX. Nothing at all. Today I'm going to focus on. Today I'm going to focus on just being able to read volume footprint chart and just getting it. Show all notes. Alt S. Okay, this is how you do it. Alt S. I quickly look at the note. Delete note. Alt delete. Okay. I click here. Alt S. If I see, yeah, I need to save this for later. I need to make this note a bit bigger so I can quickly glance at it. Mm, in breakout, I am looking for. I'm looking for delta confirming the um the price action. In breakout, I am looking. Sorry, in reversal, I am looking for the delta. Looking for the delta conf- to contradict the price action. Can I make this bold? Okay, I can make that bold. So Alt S, huh? Need to remember Alt S. Quickly glance while I'm trading. Maybe somewhere here. Yeah, okay. This works absolutely fine. We still have 9 minutes. Let me read the news until then. Let me see. Nothing's gonna happen on the screen. You might be looking at a still screen. I was watching one of my videos and I was like, wow. When I talk, generally I'm thinking something, so I'm occupied, but the viewer might have nothing to see. I was thinking, anyway. Tech NVDA CEO Huang affirmed China remains a key market despite US export controls, which he said significantly impact NVIDIA's business. He visited Beijing to meet clients and Chinese VP Li and pledged to optimize products within US rules. Importance reinforces NVIDIA's commitment to China amid rising geopolitical pressure, shows potential resilience but highlights regulatory risk to 18 billion China sales pipeline. TSMC's earnings came out yesterday. It was really nice. Blowout quarter and bullish AI commentary offset margin pressure from overseas build out. Strong signal for sustained chip demands despite tariffs. But we still haven't seen the full effect of the tariff. But we don't care about that. People want bullish news. They are getting bullish news. They want to buy. You can buy. So healthcare, ELY, LLY. I don't care about any of this. I think I should just in general read, make it a habit of reading this. Daily equity news. Today's agenda: US index futures are all high. ES, NQY, MRTY day ahead. Um, in supply, the US is to sell USD 25 billion in 5-year tips and announce sizes of 2, 5, and 7-year notes as well as 2-year These all treasury notes. Separately, Italian PM Meloni is set to meet US President Trump in the US afternoon, with Trump to later sign the executive orders. Trump fed US President Trump noted on Truth Social that the ECB is expected to cut interest rates for the seventh time, and yet Fed Chair Powell yesterday issued a report which is another typical and complete mess. Oil prices are down, groceries, even eggs are down, and the USA is getting rich on tariffs. Too late. Should have lowered interest rates like the ECB long ago, but he should have certainly lowered them now. Powell's termination cannot come fast enough. US Japan on Wednesday evening, President Trump posted on Truth Social, a great honor to have just met with Japanese delegation on trade, big progress. Later, Japan's economy minister Akazawa said he told US negotiation counterparts Japan wants the best solution as soon as possible for both nations, strongly requested the revocation of tariffs of Japan. Agreed to hold a second meeting this month, believes the US wants a deal within the 90-day window. Have no idea how talks will progress going forward. No discussion on Forex. Japan does not manipulate Forex markets to weaken the yen. Nothing, I mean, yeah, whatever. Not the news that I'm particularly interested in. Anyway, anything else we need to take a look at? We have the volume profile down. We have the candlestick chart going regular. Let me just take a look at the daily. Let me take a look at the daily graph once. Am I missing something on the daily graph? Okay. Okay, yesterday's low is even more important because it's the 200 SMA. Coming a long way, huh? When was the last time NVDA touched the SMA 200? In 2023, January. 2 years it has never seen the face of the SMA. Now it's finally okay. Now it came down to the SMA. MashaAllah. Everything looks good on the daily as well. I'll keep a 30-minute open just in case. Just in case I see some activity that feels weird to my eyes. So I'm purely gonna be watching NVIDIA today. 5 minute, 30 minute, and volume footprint 1 minute. And the time and sales. I filtered it to stay above 30,000. Sorry, 10,000. Above 10,000. To only show me orders above 10,000. Nothing below that. It's 4:26. I think we should take a short break now that we are caught up on everything. Uh, yeah, let's take a short break. Let's continue this at 4:29 ish. Okay, the market opens in 4 seconds. Yeah, okay, the market is open. I think it's gonna drop all the way down to here and then rise. Okay, there was no rising whatsoever. Zero buyers stepped up. Oh, I forgot to log in. Paper trading connect. I forgot I was still in position. I did not close yesterday's position because I don't know why. I lost too much. I went from +101 to +3 and trying to figure out volume footprint. But hey, part of the process, huh? That's why we are doing demo and not real. Uh, will it recover? Okay, when I'm looking breakdown, I think we got confirmation for breakdown. Let's close the position. Let's trade fresh. We got confirmation for breakdown. There was aggressive delta, but the delta was not too much. There was almost equal buying as well. I think I can safely short here, but I don't have the balls to do it. Huge sale orders in the time and sales. Could have shorted here. I don't know why I didn't do it. Again, it has everything to do with how fast you are with your thinking and how like practiced, how well you've practiced. I'm like, what was the condition of the breakout that I have put? I'm looking for the delta to confirm the move. Okay, I was like, okay, red candle and red delta, that is really nice. By the time I thought that price moved up and went down. So it's below the view app. Let's keep looking at the important levels as well. It Let me remove regular trading sessions. So below the view app for sure, a huge delta confirming the move. Should I take a short here or no? Is the question. Let's take a short. Market. Okay, I don't have enough funds to broke for this game. Today I'm gonna go smaller. I'm gonna trade smaller. Mm, okay. My SL right above the view app. If it crossed above the view app, that means I'm wrong. My analysis is wrong. Delta was minus 10.5, sorry, 10.51. So wires didn't win by a lot. They stepped up a little bit. So 104 can be described as the seller zone for now, and 103.26 can be described as a buyer zone. And the sellers are stepping down to the buyer zone. The delta is good. We want to see even more aggressive delta. We want to see less buying and more selling for the price to break down. Now the question is, where do I put my take profit? This is something I've not worked on. I want to see bigger sale orders. If another big buy order comes, I will drop the trade. Okay. So I don't see any big buy orders. If I see any big buy order, I'm instantly dropping the trade. Condition your mind, Ahmad. Delta was nice, but there was some buying as well. That might show some buying pressure at this level, which is not good news for us. It might go retest the view app. It is entirely possible that it goes and retests the view app. Come on, I want to see even aggressive selling. There is no aggressive buying. Okay, okay. Where is the next level at? Yesterday's low MR. Do you think it'll go down to 102? 103 would be good area to exit or not? It's so hard to tell. Do we book some of the profits? Do we? I don't know. Let's again a red candle with negative delta, so the move is in our favor. Yesterday's low was not at 102, it was at 100.5.76. Hmm. I am seeing green delta in an area where I was supposed to see buying. This is a buyer zone, so I'm not too surprised or I'm not too impressed by any chance. How do we play this angle? The stock has clearly shown a bearish stance in the market, but that can also be a withdrawal of institutional buyers. That's why. Okay, resisted the view up, which is good. But green delta, what does that mean? Green delta on red candle means that buyers were buying aggressively, but the sellers still won. That means there are a lot of sell orders placed at the view app. This is what that would mean. Okay, there is equal level of, okay, 22.8 and 7.58. That was some aggressive buying. This is, if the price doesn't break below 103 right now, I'm dropping this trade. Right now, I mean in this candle. What am I seeing? I'm seeing a mix of, what does green mean? I need to check. Seeing a mix of buy and sell. 20 seconds till the close. I don't think. Mm. Delta minus 16 on a green candle. That means a lot of the buying was absorbed. So I'm gonna drop this trade. Now let's look at the POC. POC is all in the similar range. POC, POC, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. And it's a mix of red and green. The question is, what direction will the stock take? I'm seeing buying in a buyer zone. Let's let's ignore the view up for a moment. I'm seeing buyers where I expect to see buyers at 103. I'm not surprised by it. The sellers broke down. The sellers broke nice. Nice. We missed all of this move, but it's okay. I do not know how to place my take profits, but that is okay. I'll figure that out later. But what suggested a breakdown below 103? It resisted 1, 2, 3, three times. Oh no, sorry, it broke down in this, but it came back up. It showed buying delta, but the price stayed stuck. It showed not a lot of selling delta, the price stayed stuck. The delta is negative, but I don't know, the it's not very impressive. It's not the most impressive of candles in delta. Why? Because this is showing that there was some level of buying as well. Delta is negative and this is negative as well. But don't see things from a buyer's bias, Ahmad. Let's see how this candle behaves. If I see positive delta and no push, that means the buyers have failed the push. I might go short again. I think I can safely go short again. Bad price maybe. Oh, but the EMA is right there. The EMA is at 200, 102.5. Okay. The one big buy order, lots of sale orders. What is this gray order? 5.56. 5.6 is the EMA. So not gonna mess with that. I think the price might try to recover a bit, and then drop again. View app holds a lot of meaning and trends. Today might be one of those consolidation days, those negotiation days. So we're trying to time our trades, trying to drop at the right moment and everything. 102.5, which was the EMA. That should have been our take profit, from what I understand. There was some very obvious buying with positive delta. Today, Alhamdulillah, today I feel good. I feel like I've prepared. So the trades make more sense to me. The past 2 days I was extremely confused, like what's happening? What's happening? Is everything okay? Positive delta with green buying, green move confirming bullish nature. So wait, where do we identify support? We identify support at 102.51. Okay. N- Positive delta with red candle is not good. That means the buyers exhausted themselves. That means they tried to buy aggressively, but the limit orders placed by the sellers was very high. And I can see some impressive buying. 42, 941. But so do we go short again? I think we go short again. Let's not focus on the stop loss. 2010, I might try to add size later. Make it a full size. Um, why did I go short? Let me revise. I went short because the buyers were trying very hard to push the price up, but the candle just kept falling. It showed aggressive selling at this level, even though this is the territory of the buyers. 102.5 is territory of the buyers, and sellers are showing better aggression than the buyers. So that hints towards a breakdown. So, do we hold this position? I think we can hold this for longer. We can hold this till 101.78. Realize minus 13. Okay, let's watch this candle. If this candle shows green delta with the green candle, we drop the trade. Okay, it didn't. Red delta with red candle is double confirmation, which is good for us. It's what we're looking for. So we hold the trade. Right. Okay. A lot of negative delta and not that much movement. That means there are buyers here. It's making me uncomfortable. And the most amount was selling done was this level. So POC has moved below. POC has moved to 102.5. The sellers might aggressively, yeah, okay, they are. They will aggressively push through all the buyers in this area. I think, yeah. So we hold the trade. Hmm. We saw, okay, we saw some push from the buyer side, which is not very desirable, and it's right below the view up. It's not even very low. I mean, there might be some level of push, but we are seeing huge sale orders. 1945. I'm slightly uncomfortable, I won't lie. 60,000, 20,000. Not a lot of huge buy orders. So that's giving me some confidence. Okay, the time and sales window is important, huh? Nice, nice, nice break. Nice break. Negative delta confirming the move. The big red candle. Nothing out of the ordinary, I would say. This much is expected. Some sort of recovery is expected because the buyers still are present. It's not like they have disappeared. I'm seeing green delta with a not so much green candle. So buyers are trying, but the buyers are trying to be aggressive but failing. So this is another plus point for the sellers. We will try to hold the trade. Hmm. The price is stuck at 102.04, and it should be for a little bit because there are buyers supposed to be there. It might give some hiccups before it drops below 102. It might not do it so smoothly. A lot of negative delta with the green candle is not something we are looking for. That means sellers are the one being aggressive, but buyers are the ones. Is 102 a good place to take profits? If I see another aggressive candle from the buyers, I might drop the trade. I'm seeing buyers in a buyer zone, which is expected, especially because this area is being explored for the first time. Today, at least, we have not gone into the 102 territory. So, of course, there might be some level of buying there. There might be some buyers present there. It's not surprising. A green delta with green candle in an area where buyers are expected to be present, especially on an important support like 102, it's expected. What would be unexpected would be another push from them. And I'm seeing green candle on negative delta. It's not good news. I think I will close the trade here. So 102 was the place where I should have dropped, huh? Do we go for another round? I feel like I'm slightly tired, but buyers did not win by a lot. There was not a lot of green. Prices at the view app struggling a bit. So the price went all the way from 102 to 103. A lot of green delta, but not enough. I'm seeing big buy orders be placed. Anyway, plus I'm starting to feel my brain be a little bit exhausted before I go into over trading. Did I put 3 trades a day? How many did I put? This could have been a better trade. This could have been slightly better, but on the whole, not bad. 12.2. Let's calculate. 12.2 plus 2.6 plus 2.2. I think in capital.com that might have been a loss. So $17. With a slightly clearer picture on what was happening in the market, I hope you learned something from this video because this was one of my good videos. Uh, Inshallah, see you tomorrow. I'll stop the video.